Hi everybody, we're here on my YouTube page. I took my grandchildren and nephew out for breakfast. All right, we went to IHOP. That's where we are. We're at IHOP.
International House of Pancakes.
Very tasty.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a little discussion there. And I just gave each one of the kids a question, and they're going to talk about their question. All right, so here we go. Serena, Renee.
Okay, so my question is an important piece of clothing, and I'm going to answer this in a couple different ways. So my most important piece of daily clothing is my shoes. I work in a dental office, so it's really important that I have non-slip boots or sneakers.
Aren't your socks more important? Because if you didn't wear socks with your shoes, like
no,
you'd have blisters.
I wear my shoes without socks sometimes.
Wow.
So you only wear Nike socks?
No. Sometimes I wear work socks.
Only black socks.
Right now.
Only black socks.
Only black socks.
Only black
work socks right now, but yeah, only black socks.
Yeah.
And I think that the most important piece of clothing on someone else is their details. So like whether it be a necklace or a headband or a brooch, because it talks about where you come from and like what kind of social status you have, as well as what kind of monetary status you have.
Cool.
Yeah. What is a brooch?
A brooch, it's like a pin, like the ones that Grandma Gigi used to wear.
Oh, okay.
They're very nice. And that's what I mean, like
sophisticated language.
People be wearing brooches like that.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone wear brooches unless they're like a teacher.
Oh, you want to know what a brooch is? Okay, on top of my van over there are a collection of all my brooches.
Oh yeah.
All my pins. I have pins. I don't want to wear them. So I
wanted to wear them.
I have pins from the 60s up there.
Wow.
Every Christmas my mom and I would buy a brooch for Grandma Gigi and for Nana, and we stopped buying Nana brooches because she only wears them to events. Yeah. She only wears them for like really nice, fancy, special occasions.
Exactly, yeah.
But Grandma Gigi always wore hers because it was part of her social class and how she stands in society, because she was a higher member of society. You have to dress nicer. You have to hold yourself a certain way.
There you go.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, yours.
My question is, have you flown with Uncle Chris Munger? The answer is yes, and it's kind of nuts. No, I'm joking. Yeah, we're doing all sorts of like flips and stuff. It's actually a really cool experience when you fly with Chris, because he's no commercial pilot, right? But he's got a nice little 2-seater plane, and he takes you up.
It's just a 2-seater?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about his plane.
Yeah, I think it's just a 2-seater, and but he'll take you up. He'll show you what it's like. It's freaking awesome experience. Like, I've taken commercial flights before, and you're just sitting in like a cattle ship with like a bunch of people. But this is way cooler, because you're literally like behind the Copilot seat, and he showed me how to like what steering did, and like the pedals and how to start it up and all that stuff. And it's really cool.
Does he have like the old school one where like it's like open, or is it you're sitting inside of a cabin?
You're in a cockpit.
Oh,
So Chris now has like it's a 1970 or 72 Cessna type of thing. It's got the wings and
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Of.
So now he has he just got one. It's like a go-kart version of like a plane. It's got a snowmobile engine on it, and it's a snowmobile engine. It's got a giant frame, and it's like it's got huge wings, but it's like tarp. And it's like, and you can take it. It takes like a gallon of fuel or something. And you can take it up in the air for like an hour, and most of it's like gliding around and like, and you're just like facing the wind the whole time. Like you're sitting, it's completely. You're sitting on it. It's like as if like we were in the plane right now. It's that exposed.
Oh my gosh.
There's nothing in front of you except a seatbelt.
That's great. I saw this video of a guy who was like in a go-kart, but it had like wings and like a motor on the back, and he was literally like flying around.
Oh really? That's cool.
It was mind blowing.
Yeah, that's what Chris is. So that's what Chris is like. It's called an ultralight. That's his new car. An ultralight, yeah. And someday you'll have to go to the island that he keeps it on. That's an adventure.
That's over in Stowe or something, right?
That's right. You went.
We
went.
That's where Ben took the rope swing and fell.
Yeah.
Poor kid.
Great. Okay, so, all right. So how about yours?
My question is.
You gotta talk loud.
Prize jewelry. I got a fish hook that I like just because it looks cool.
it's not like, it doesn't really mean anything.
So it's an actual fish hook.
Yeah, it's like a...
Did you make it?
What's it made out of?
It's out of bone.
Did you get it in Japan or did you get it in Hawaii?
I got it off Amazon. And I come from Hawaii, so like I kind of, I don't know, when I wear it, I feel more connected. We're back there. But I have another question here. It says talk about Matt's medal.
Yeah, Matt just got a medal.
My brother's in the Marines, and he just I think he just won like I think it was like a shooting competition or something like that. And he's really good with that stuff, and like he's been training for a while. So like I think, I don't know.
His medal is huge.
Are you proud of him?
I am very proud of him, and I'm joining the Navy soon, so I
Oh,
will be following his footsteps.
Okay.
Kind of like that.
What do you want to do in there?
I want to be it's called a corpsman.
Hey, our dad was a corpsman. Yeah, baby. That's sick.
I was always looking at like medical stuff, so I was just thinking about joining like the military and stuff, and going like through the medical route would kind of be cool.
The medical
like,
corps.
Yeah, like later on in life, I was maybe want to be like a nurse or something like that. So my credits or stuff will transfer over to school and shit.
Nice.
And like
That's
be pretty
awesome.
nice.
I'm not sure if they still do it this way, but when my dad was a Navy corpsman, they were like the medics for like the Marines and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's another thing. It's called Green Side Corpsman, and it's pretty much the Navy medics go to I'm pretty sure they partner with like the Marine battalions, and then they just go live with them in like the barracks and like go help them and stuff. So I'd like to do that.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Wow, very cool. Anybody else got a special? How about your ring? Your football ring?
Oh, my Super Bowl ring?
Yeah, you get a
I mean, I was injured for that Super Bowl, so it's not very special to me.
Oh, it's not special?
Not super special, no.
Do you have something special?
Prize
Jewelry?
I have.
Yeah, you have your. I love your
I have
cross.
my cross, yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice
This isn't
cross.
special to me. I like
Yeah.
it.
I have Grandma Gigi's rosary beads. Those sit on my mirror, on my center mirror in my car.
Yeah. This is Grandma's too. I like to wear it because it's got her eye looking at everybody. See? Watch out for Gigi's watching you.
Swing me a Mountain Dew from
And-
the heavens.
There we go. And Aiden.
My question.
Okay, you ready for his
So
question?
my question is, have you been bullied? So, in school, I wasn't really like picked on. I think most kids were like intimidated by me. It was something.
Good guy.
Yeah. Because you were cool.
But if I was not bullied at school, I was definitely bullied by
At home by
at
your
home
sister and your
by my
brother.
sister and my brother, who just coincidentally happens to be sitting right here. Jared.
He's lying. He's lying. I plead the fifth. I'm gonna need a lawyer before I say anything else.
Did you ever tell him he was adopted?
It's gone both
No,
ways.
no, I mean, me and my sister's nicknames are Thing 1 and Thing 2. There is no Thing 3, so like, you know, it's kind of
So I
like,
really just don't
he's
exist.
just brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm joking. He's Thing 3. We love him.
That's my
Fun.
name on Netflix. Thing.
Fun.
Yeah, it's like Thing 3 like question marks.
All right. Thanks.
Where's your question?
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
your...
man.
Well, I
Come
don't
up with
know.
a question for Nana.
Got a
What's
question?
what's the best place that you What's the best place you visited in your van?
Most memorable.
Yeah.
Oh, in my van. Oh, I have way too many good ones. I have way too many good ones. I don't know. I think moon chasing a moon up at Nubble Light. Okay, and when I went to Nubble Light, I met a couple of friends and we photographed the moon coming up. And I had found out that you can sleep overnight at Nubble Light for free. Nobody will kick you out. It's a boondocking place.
Ooh.
So I'm watching the moon come up, and I meet this couple, and they got 3 little kids, and they were from out west somewhere. They had never seen an ocean, never seen a full moon, and never seen a lighthouse. They showed up at 9 o'clock at night, and they asked me where they could stay, and I said, I heard you could stay right here. So they camped their camper overnight there, and a friend of mine went there in the morning to watch the sunrise. It's supposedly unbelievable there. And they got to watch not only the moonrise, an ocean, the Nubble Light sleep overnight, but they were up that morning with my friend watching the sunrise.
Wow.
Oh, that's so lovely.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the moon rises at night, so it rises from like the lower part of the earth, like from
It
Horizon.
goes east to west.
yes, horizon. Thank you.
East
Can you
to
really
west.
see it though?
Oh,
Yeah, coming up, absolutely.
You can-
Right circumstances.
You can get an app on your phone and you can actually see where the moon is
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
from
yeah.
underneath, and you can
Yeah.
tell where it's going to come up right beside the lighthouse or on this side of the lighthouse. So people are all lined up. All these photographers are lined up waiting for the moon to rise, and they all like have their cameras faced in a certain way depending upon their app, and some of them are right, and they watch it come up like that, and then all of a sudden there's the moon that comes up. And it's really cool. So
Moonrises and sunrises are pretty awesome.
well, thanks everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, happy days. Peace out.
Like the video and subscribe.
Yes, subscribe.
I'll follow you. Link down below.
Link down below, right.
In the description, all of our plugs.
Yep. All right, thank you.